Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of the Dritte Liga in Germany. We've got a big game here for you. It's the champions Osnabrück making the trip to Wiesbaden to face Wehen, who are currently in third spot, and it's a must-win game for the hosts. Wehen still have a chance of clinching second spot and automatic promotion to the Zweite Liga. Depends what goes on, of course, with the game in Karlsruhe. All the games kicking off this weekend at the same time. And try and keep you up to date with what's going on, if possible. Of course, with the end of the season, there are goals flying in from all angles. Let's see if Karlsruhe can clinch their own promotion today, or if it will go to the final weekend next week, with Wehen-Wiesbaden also in there trying. So as I said, Wehen are 4 points behind Karlsruhe. They're also 4 ahead of Halesche in fourth, so they'll want to make sure of no slip-ups today to defend that third spot and the playoff place. And they're very decent at home. Be hoping to upset the champions who had won 7 games in a row until they slipped up last week against Hansa Rostock. And it's Osnabrück who get us underway, then kicking from right to left. And in the red from left to right, so should be an entertaining encounter. Daniel Thioune still naming a strong looking lineup, despite his team having already clinched the championship. And he'll be expecting his team to be concentrating right until the end of the season. Could be tough for Wehen, as they lost the reverse fixture, despite their top scorer Schäffler scoring in the second minute of that game. They still lost by 2-1, with Haider and Alvarez scoring before half-time for Osnabrück, although they would like a repeat of the fixture here last season, which was a big 5-1 win for the Wiesbaden side. But of course Osnabrück, a completely different kettle of fish this season. They're champions, and deservedly so as well, and they've got themselves a free kick here. With a minute on the clock here, could be a test for Kolke, as it's Alvarez to feed the ball in, and it's not cleared at all by Wehen there. Poor defending in the end. But then Taffertshofer unable to feed the ball in and find one of his teammates. Pressure over for now, so Wiesbaden can come forward for the first time. They beat Sportfreunde Lotte 1-0 last week. Tich Rivero scoring the goal there, and they'll be looking for Schäffler, as I mentioned, that he's the top scorer on 15 goals. Schmidt with the hold-up play there. It's just lost in the end, and Osnabrück getting on with things pretty quickly here, spraying the ball out towards the right-hand side, but none of the team were ready for that, unfortunately. Another wasted opportunity from the away team. Being here, passing their way up the left-hand side, and the ball drilled across here, away by Tigges. Now maybe the chance to build from outside the box here. The ball is fed in, and that's excellent goalkeeping there from Kuhn to get the ball away from Schäffler. Wow, that was really excellent competition between the two players there. Had to go for it, Kuhn. There was no other way as the ball was just dinked over the top here. Lovely little reverse ball. And he did really well to get it away and just caught as well by Schiefler. So both players are back on their feet here and ready to go. It's Kuhn with the throw on the right-hand side here. Pull the ball in. It's a left-footed one. It's flicked on and comes to nothing though for Wehen. At the moment of the team putting the pressure on, of course, they are the team who will be expected as both the hosts and the team with something to play for. They will have to press in this game. Osnabrück already champions. It's hoisted up towards the centre circle here. And a little flick on towards Schiefler again. Almost danger there. But Conrad and Susac were covering. Osnabrück will be looking to end the season on a high, of course. They won't want to lose the momentum that they've built up over the whole season. As the ball comes in. Should be a corner. It's the first of the game, right on 5 minutes played. So there's Rudiger in, the coach for Wehen. There's a player down here, just struggling with the shoulder injury by the looks of it, but I think it'll be okay to continue. Just a bit of a stoppage before the take of this corner. At the moment, it's Osnabrück who are suffering more injuries with the likes of Engel and Aidini out. As the corner comes in, it is successfully dealt with. And then an air swipe there from Ditkin at the edge of the box for Wehen. So goalless at the minute, and it looks as though it's goalless throughout the whole league as well. As I mentioned, all the teams kicking off at the same time here. News from the Karlsruhe match at Münster will be of interest to Wehen. And Halesha hosting Eintracht Braunschweig as well. It's the other game that can affect Wiesbaden directly over these last two match days. Just a foul coming in there from Taffenshofer. Really competitive player. Just coming over the top of the ball. And again down the left-hand side for Wehen, but their final ball at the moment, just a little bit slack. They've warmed up to the game though. As it stands, they are on top here, as you'd expect. The Osnabrück fans have travelled in their masses to support the team on the road here. There's another chance here for Wehen to get the ball, but it's Taffenshofer just nicking it away, and then he's given the ball in a position he didn't really want it, and he's being caught there by Schiefler. He was determined to get the ball. He thought he just had a chance of nicking it away himself, and he came through the player first. Away, and that's a lovely ball for him, and the chance for Osnabrück, the biggest chance of the game so far. Well, Farona Pulido was just breaking the offside trap there. Lovely play from Uaim to spot his run. Look at the lovely run from deep, perfectly timed. And he takes the shot on first time, trying to just slip it past the keeper. but it's Kolke who did manage to get it away. Lovely play. And, well, the play of champions there. Just couldn't quite finish it as in comes the first corner for Osnabrück. Will be followed up by another one, will it? And in fact, it's going to be a goal kick. Right, with the chest trap there and then picking out the run of Verona Pulido. Lovely, lovely play. And Daniel Thium will be disappointed that he couldn't find the finish there. So just over 9 minutes played here. It remains goalless, but we're seeing some good play from both teams. As finally goals are starting to fly in now in the Dritte Liga. Keep you up to date with what's going on as best I can, as Unterhaching have taken the lead against Lotte. And Stuttgarter Kickers 1-0 now over Kaiserslautern. Still goalless in the Karlsruhe game at Münster. And the Hallescher game against Eintracht Braunschweig. They're the ones that directly affect Wehen-Wiesbaden. As it looks like Schmidt has given up the ghost here. He is going to have to go off. And that's an enforced change on 10 minutes. Well, that's a blow for Wehen. Looks like he's really done something to his shoulder there, as Patrick Schönfeld is the man coming on to replace him. We'll have to warm straight up into this game here then. The sub. As Wehen come roaring forwards here. Plenty of red shirts in support of this attack. Ditgen just feeding it inside. Lovely little dummy and the shot coming in, and what a block that is. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Verona Pulido there. Well, he's done good work at both ends now, diving in to stop that shot. It looked as though that was just going to nestle in the back of the net. Verona Pulido giving it no chance of getting through there. Lovely play from Wehen. Nice and inventive with the dummy and everything. So here is the play that I was talking about. Good running off the ball and the dummy there. And the shot eventually coming in but blocked and away. As Alvarez, that looks like a painful one after Lorch came in on him. Alvarez, the top scorer for Osnabrück, will be looking to add to his tally of 11 for the season. Didn't have the best of luck last week against Hansa Rostock in that home loss. As I said earlier, they've got plenty of injuries, Osnabrück, coming towards the conclusion of the season. They're missing the likes of Dercho, Engel, Halbrock, Trapp, Aidini, Riemann. It's still a quality team that they've got out there. Osnabrück, they are really well prepared by Daniel Thium. As we see that shot coming and that block as well. Very, very brave. There's been another goal by the looks of it in the Dritte Liga. Zwickau have gone one goal down at Sonnenhof Groß Asbach. So 13 minutes in here and a chance for a long throw, which Tigges doesn't take. It's going to keep hold of the ball in midfield instead. There's a deep ball coming in. The goalkeeper just hesitating there, Kolke. Comes here for Pulido. Ball drifted in. towards the centre of the penalty area. Tafatsofa picking up the pieces in midfield, and it looks as though Osnabrück are the team now pressing for the opener here. Grown into the game away from home. Schoenfeld coming on as sub for the injured Schmidt. That's the biggest news so far. We've had a really good chance as well for Osnabrück. From Polido forcing a good save from Kolke. It looks as though Energi Cottbus have taken the lead now against the bottom side, Aalen. So coming up towards quarter of an hour played. It's been a decent game so far. Osnabrück just controlling the tempo of the game at the moment, but when Wehen come forward, they do look determined to create something. We saw that excellent piece of play down the left-hand side a couple of minutes ago to create a shooting chance. Tigges popping up in the middle. With the ball away. Just a little shove there, I think, from Agu. Definitely pointing the way of Wehen-Wiesbaden. Delay in the take again here, as it's floated in now from the left-hand side up towards the edge of the box, and it's not been dealt with at all by Susac, and a chance there, a glaring opportunity, and Kuhn holding the ball really well, making himself big as Schiffler came in with the challenge, and he's come in again there, well over the top on Verona Polido. Well, that's a wild challenge. That should be a booking. But here's the opportunity that he had just seconds ago as he flicks it on, and then it's around the corner to Szybnowski, and Szybnowski did just get something on it, and that's a very brave save from Kuhn, keeping it goalless. So big saves from both keepers then so far in this game with 17 minutes played. Surely we're going to get goals in this game. Both teams playing openly as Szybnowski now has got his tail up here. Trying to play the ball in, and Susac this time managing to get the ball blocked there as Tigges completes the clearance. As the referee just taking a tumble there, playing on. And that's an excellent challenge coming in there from Rovsa, and continues his run down the left-hand side, and there is a player down here for Osnabrück. As now finally, as Leuch was coming forward, the referee does bring a stop to proceedings here. I think it's Alvarez who's the man down injured. Got caught in that last attack as he makes the clearance here and then crashing into the referee. Now the referee immediately ready to go again, but Alvarez still down. Now Daniel Thiun will be hoping that his top scorer doesn't have to be subbed here. We've already seen one enforced change. And Schmidt was off with a shoulder injury, replaced by Schoenfeld for Wehen-Wiesbaden. It does look as though Alvarez just limping away here, but I think he should be okay to continue. There's Leuchler getting the booking for that challenge by the looks of it. And that means that he will miss the last round of fixtures next week. But also hoping that his season will continue after that if they can claim the playoff spot. In fact, they could, of course, still claim second if results go their way. There's been another goal here with 1860 Munich taking the lead against Fortuna Köln. Goals around the grounds, but not here, unfortunately, at the Brita Arena. The opening 20 minutes have been pretty good entertainment. Both teams with good chances to open the scoring, but no dice at the moment. There's Kuhn here just looking for options. Is played up here for Geertz. There's a nice ball out for Agu. Agu coming forward for the first time here from right back. Normally he's up and down that right wing. He's a bit more conservative today. Here he is again at the edge of the box, just trying to prod the ball through, but that will come for Kolke. Turn of Wehen to come forward. That's more lovely play from Wehen. They're doing a lot of their good work down this left-hand side, although it's just been overrun there from Ditgen, giving himself a chance to hit the byline. Linking up really nicely here, Ditgen and Minzel. Just looked as though they were going to open up Osnabrück, but a heavy touch from Ditgen and their chance had gone. As we're coming up towards the midway point in this first period. Goalless as the champions Osnabrück make the trip here to Wehen, who are currently in third, looking to go second if results go their way over the next two match days, the last two match days, with Karlsruhe 4 ahead of them. And they'll be just looking over their shoulders as well. Halesha in fourth, who are 4 behind. You can hear that the Osnabrück fans are in full voice. A couple of thousand fans have come with the team. They're just seeing Tich Rivero here holding the ball up in the corner for Wehen-Wiesbaden. Plenty of application at the moment from the home side. Minzel right in the corner with the throw. Ball played in low and cleared successfully by Osnabrück. And the next ball dinked in, and that's cleared by Tigges. Oh, covered. He's playing at left back. It's not his normal role. And then Schiffler again with the foul. He's putting himself about a bit, the striker, at the moment. There's no booking for him for that wild challenge we saw earlier. Lorch is the only yellow card thus far. And we've had a chance, a good chance at both ends. With the goalkeepers Kolke and Kuhn making very good stops. Verona Pulido was the man challenging for Osnabrück. Shipnowski who forced the save. As Tavertsolfer pulls the trigger, but there's a block coming in. Now it's Verona Pulido, and he was looking for that far stick. Well, that's really good goalkeeping from Kolke to keep control of the situation. 25 minutes in. And there's been a second goal now at 1860 Munich with Fortuna Köln getting the leveller there, 1-1. Still goalless in the Karlsruhe game and the Halesha game as well. Those are the games that Wehen will have an eye on. That's well won in midfield by Wehen there. Can they create something here down this left-hand side again? That's lovely from Pulido again, keeping the ball ticking over nicely, finding Geert here. The ball rather stuck between his feet there, just couldn't get it out. And he was caught in possession, and now it's Wehen coming forward again. This is Kuhn into the middle here for Schiffler. And again, just a little block on his shot there. I don't think he quite got the contact that he was looking for anyway. But another chance goes begging for Wehen-Wiesbaden. This game would, I think, really explode into life if we do get a goal. As there's a chance at the other end, and just got away there from Geert. Still on the sidelines, giving everything. And once more from his side as well. On that remarkable winning run, 7 in a row until they were upset last week at home by Hansa Rostock. Things just seemed to not go their way last week somehow in that game. Haim comes in on Minzel. Lifted forward. Wehen coming forward again. That's a nice crossfield ball here. Out to Shipnowski. He's looked one of the danger men for Wehen so far in this opening half hour. Delivered out to Kuhn. Schoenfeld forwards, just trying to find Schiffler. There's been another goal at Munich. 1860 now falling behind to Fortuna Köln. 2-1. There's a nice deep ball in from Kuhn here. It just evaded everyone. Comes out to the left-hand side, back in again towards the far stick. And now the chance, and it's blocked again by Osnabrück. And there was a foul in there somewhere anyway, says the referee. Just seeing the infringement, but the ball coming from side to side here. Lots for Osnabrück to deal with. So it comes in, and it was just the handball. The referee's absolutely right there. There's Tich Rivero just accidentally bringing it down with his hand. More quick play here from Wehen. It's good play as well out to the wide right position, but equally decent defending there from Tigges, getting a block on that attempted cross. As Wehen-Wiesbaden, the fans trying to get them over the line here. There's a lovely ball in, and the header ending up just over the bar there. It was Ditgen who was arriving right on cue. Cracking ball into him here. And he's just arriving. Agu going for it with his foot for some reason. And, well, the attacker knew exactly what he was doing, but he sent the header flying over the bar, unfortunately for Wehen, but it's another chance missed, you've got to say. As the team behind them, Halesha, it looks as though they've scored against Eintracht Braunschweig as that effort comes into the midriff there of the goalkeeper Kuhn. And it's Halesha 1, Eintracht Braunschweig 0. Well, they'll hear about that, I'm sure. The Wehen players know that they really do need to score. So they are still third in the table, 4 behind Karlsruhe and 2 above Halesha, with the last round of fixtures coming up next week, of course. Another goal coming in now. Hansa Rostock 1-0 up against Uerdingen. So Halesha doing their job then in this race for the playoff place. Can Wehen-Wiesbaden live up to their part of the bargain? As the goals really are flying in now. Carl Zeiss Jena going 1-up at Meppen in the Dritte Liga. Penultimate weekend of action. Plenty of goals all around the grounds. Not here, unfortunately, so far. We have been well entertained with 32 minutes on the clock. And making more chances, you'd have to say. Although here is Verona Pulido with the deflected effort out for the corner. He forced an excellent stop from Kolka early in the game. Keeping his feet there, and then finally trying to squeeze the shot in, well blocked by the defender. On the corner hill there, we're looking for some nice delivery. Osnabrück ruined the party for Wehen-Wiesbaden, who desperately need the points. So in it comes from Blacher here towards Agu. Taffertshofer is having a crack, and now from distance there, Uaim just slipping as he took on the effort there and ended up well wide in the end. Energy Cottbus have slipped here. 1-1 now against Aalen. And there's a big goal for Wehen-Wiesbaden again here as Karlsruhe have taken the lead at Münster. That's bad news for them as they want to try and get that automatic promotion spot above them. It's looking very unlikely now as Karlsruhe have gone ahead. Next ball in from Shibnowski, and the chance from the edge of the box, and Tidge Rivero now on the follow-up, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Deflected on its way through. Well, 2 or 3 bites of the cherry there for Wehen-Wiesbaden, finally getting the ball over the line. Well, it's the sub Schoenfeld who came on early for the injured Schmidt, who has grabbed the opener here. 1-0. It's only his second of the season. He absolutely arrowed it in towards goal. And there it is. It's just deflected on its way through. No real chance for Kuhn. He did really well to palm that away. And then the defender just getting something on it there, Conrad, to bamboozle the keeper. So Osnabrück then in danger of losing for the second time on the trot. That's not really happened this season. Of course, they've secured the championship already. They're not too worried about this game. It's Wehen-Wiesbaden who are desperate for the points. So that now means that second place Karlsruhe are winning. Third placed Wehen are winning. And fourth placed Halesha are also winning. So it's as you were before we came into this penultimate round of fixtures, as Sonnenhof Groß Asbach have taken the lead now against FSV Zwickau. So goals in every single match now in the Dritte Liga. Great entertainment all around the grounds. No goalless games. This long throw comes in here. So Schoenfeld with the opener here, drilling in a shot from the edge of the box, just deflected off Conrad, taking it past the goalkeeper. Cooney had no real chance. He'd already committed himself to saving the shot. I think he would have saved it pretty comfortably as well without the touch from Conrad. And now let's see if they can hold on to this lead or maybe even build on it. It's not been a great couple of minutes for Conrad here as he gets booked his second yellow of the season, having deflected that goal. And you can see just clipping the ankle there, and the referee deciding to take action. As the table shows, Karlsruhe 4 points above Wiesbaden, and Wiesbaden 4 above Halesha. As I said, as you were before kick-off. So all three teams doing what's necessary. And with the next ball in across the 6-yard area, and that had to be dealt with there by Tigges. Look as though they're going to try and turn the screw here and see if they can get themselves a second goal, get themselves a cushion. It's going to be cool to deliver this out swinger. It's a lovely one as well. It's headed away by Tigges. Ditgen just caught in possession there by Verona Pulido and leading the charge through midfield, and he's brought down, crashing to ground. And he's looking at the referee, and finally the referee does award the free kick. He took a while to actually make the decision there. It looks pretty clear from this angle. It's Wehen now, looking just to play the dangerous ball towards Geert, who's barely touched it for Osnabrück. He's been a bit frustrated, but as I say that, he's got the ball at the edge of the box. And what a save, I think, from Kolke. Well, that's typical commentator's curse. You say the man has hardly done anything, and then he fires in a shot there. It's really well won in midfield, fed onto the striker straight away, and it's off the post. It's a bit of a block there coming in from the centre-back Mravsa. A bit of a hand, I think, from Kolke, and then off the post. Well, nearly the leveller there for Osnabrück. Not the best of luck for them, but lucky for Wehen-Wiesbaden. Haven't put so much work into this game to get the opener. It would have been so disappointing for them had they conceded almost immediately. Now it's Hansa Rostock 1, Erdingen 1. As Geert started to come into the game since I said he was quiet, as there's another shot coming in. Wonderful little clipped effort from Alvarez, but it's wide of the target. Well, it looks as though Osnabrück have arrived here at the Britta Arena. Oh, it's so close. Using the defender just to disguise his effort from the goalkeeper. And then sending it curling just wide. And you'd have to say that Osnabrück do deserve to be level. They've created excellent opportunities. And they've hit the post. The champions showing now what they're really made of. It's third place Wehen-Wiesbaden. As I mentioned at the start of the programme, Wehen-Wiesbaden won 5-1 here last season against Osnabrück. Daniel Thune will not want a repeat of that. As we've got 3.5 minutes remaining here. There could be some stoppage time, as we had that injury to Schmidt early in the game and he was withdrawn. As though Rudiger Rehm just being warned on the sidelines, and he's been complaining from the first whistle pretty much. Just being reminded of his conduct by the referee there. As Alvarez picks up the pieces here in midfield. Geert around the corner towards Alvarez, and it will come for the goalkeeper. And this is a player down for Wehen-Wiesbaden now. You saw Kolke bowling the ball out immediately so he can get some treatment. It's a heavy landing. Oh, it's a horrible landing. Nothing that Wehen could do about that. Dear oh dear, flat on his back. So I think it's the goal scorer Schönfeld who took a heavy landing there. He's probably really winded after that one, but he should be okay to continue. Schönfeld rifling home from the edge of the box. A deflected effort past the goalkeeper Kuhn to give the opening goal for Wehen-Wiesbaden. Since then, Osnabrück have had really good opportunities and they've hit the post. There it is, and you can see it's deflected off the defender first, then the little fingertip from the goalkeeper Kolke, and then off the post and away to safety for Wehen-Wiesbaden. A massive let-off for the team looking to cement their place in third. And hoping as well that Karlsruhe do slip up at Münster. That's not looking like it's going to go their way. Karlsruhe winning 1-0. So Halesha just behind them, who will have an eye on grabbing the playoff place if Wehen do slip up here. They're winning against Eintracht Braunschweig, so it's Wehen 4 points behind Karlsruhe and 4 above Halesha. Things could all be sorted by the end of the day if the results stay the same way. Penultimate round of fixtures in the Dritte Liga. I have to say, it does look as though Wehen-Wiesbaden are going to come third. I'd have to say, as that's a very heavy challenge coming in from Szybnowski. There's no need for that. And Blacher just letting him know that that's not on. And it's another booking in this game. That's the 4th of the game. The 3rd for Wehen-Wiesbaden, who've been incredibly competitive. There's an old school shove in here on Uaim. Dear oh dear, no eyes for the ball whatsoever. And then Blacher running after him to have his say. As we come up towards 45 minutes played, I expect there'll be a minute or two of time added on. Schoenfeld is back up and running. He's the man who's made the difference so far in this game. The goal coming in the 35th minute. As we'll have 2 minutes time added on, as I suspected. Let's see if Osnabrück can get themselves level right at the end of this first half. As Agu is in some space here, and the chance for Alvarez, and another save from the goalkeeper there. Kolke keeping himself big, and we've seen some brilliant goalkeeping in this first half here at both ends of the field. As Alvarez just firing in the volley. I think he thought he'd scored here, as Agu does brilliantly to pick him out. It's a side-foot volley, it's so well controlled, but the keeper getting it away. As it looks as though Groß Asbach have gone 3-1 up now against Zwickau. And Sportfreunde Lotte have suffered a red card, and they're 1 down against Unterhaching. So Alvarez with the resulting free kick here, and it just ends up wide as well. No real danger that time for Kolke. Osnabrück, well, you might have thought they'll be on the beach at the end of this season as champions, and having lost last week as well against Hansa Rostock, losing that winning run that they had, you'd have thought maybe the last 2 matches they'll just down tools, but nothing like it. They are really trying to show what they can do here, trying to upset Wehen-Wiesbaden and make things interesting in that race for the playoff place and keep that going until the final day of the season. But so far it's Wehen-Wiesbaden leading by 1-0. It's that man there, Schoenfeld, who opened the scoring on 35, and we've seen plenty of efforts at both ends as Osnabrück look to come back into the game. But it's 1-0 Wehen-Wiesbaden. Join us in about 15 minutes or so to see if Osnabrück can make the comeback.
dran sind Playoffs, Baby. Ab 18. Mai. Alle Spiele live bei Magenta Sport.
Die dritte Liga live bei Magenta Sport. Präsentiert von bwin.
Merlin Polzin, Sie liegen 0:1 zurück. Welche Gründe machen Sie dafür ausfindig nach 45 Minuten?
Ja, zum einen, dass wir selber unsere Chancen nicht genutzt haben, die sicherlich zahlreich vorhanden waren. Zum anderen, dass wir im Spiel gegen den Ball dann zu viel zugelassen haben, gerade in den Momenten, wo wir uns eigentlich gut darauf vorbereitet haben. Das heißt im Umschaltspiel bzw. auch im Flügelspiel, was Wiesbaden richtig gut macht. Und da haben wir noch nicht so den Zugriff bekommen, wie wir es uns vorgenommen haben.
Sie machen es aber trotzdem sehr gut, finde ich. Offensiv viele Chancen rausgearbeitet, defensiv auch ja, nicht allzu viel zugelassen. Was also muss sich ändern im Spiel?
Ja, eins mehr, beziehungsweise im Optimalfall dann 2 Tore jetzt noch zu machen und nichts mehr zuzulassen. Das ist die Marschroute, die wir in der Kabine vorgegeben haben, und dann das Spiel noch zu drehen.
Danke.
Welcome back to the second half of Wehen-Wiesbaden versus Osnabrück in the Dritte Liga, the penultimate round of fixtures, and Wehen looking to cement third place and possibly, if results go their way, give themselves a chance of also coming second in the league. At the moment, they are winning by 1-0, the goal coming on 35 minutes through substitute Schoenfeld, a deflected effort from the edge of the box. But they have had their moments of luck as Osnabrück pushed on hard towards the end of the first half, hitting the post and forcing the goalkeeper Kolke into a number of good saves. So this game far from over, this season far from over. And I'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on around the grounds. As we see Daniel Thune there, he won't be too happy that his team are losing, despite their status confirmed as champions. Let's see what the final 45 minutes here will bring for us. As I mentioned, Karlsruhe are winning. They're now winning by 2-0. There must have been a goal flying in right at the end of the first half. Winning 2-0 at Münster. That would mean that second spot, if it stays this way, would be out of the hands of Wehen-Wiesbaden. And I'll be looking behind them as well at Halesha, who are winning 1-0 against Eintracht Braunschweig. But if it stays like this, then Wehen-Wiesbaden will certainly come third and have that promotion playoff place. So as I said, the goal coming on 35 minutes through Schoenfeld, who was on as sub for the early injured Schmidt. Hammered a shot in from the edge of the box, just slightly deflected off Konrad, the Osnabrück defender, and that just took it away from Kuhn, and enough at the moment to be winning this game. We're talking very slight margins at the moment. So Osnabrück then with the possession here in the opening minute as they look for Benjamin Geertz. He was in an offside position there, the man who forced a really good save out of Kolke. A shot being turned on to the post. We've also seen some excellent play from the likes of Verona Pulido as well. Alvarez also with a nice effort. Uaim is running between the lines. Here he is, the little playmaker. Also seen some nice defending at both ends with blocks coming in, crucial blocks as well at both ends of the field. So this is Minzel, just trying to drift the ball in there towards Schiffler, but couldn't get the necessary curl on it to whip it round towards the striker. And on 15 goals. And this is Geertz. Nice hold-up play, and he's found the ball here for a go, but there was an offside flag raised in the build-up to that. delivered in here. And away by Susac. Osnabrück have got the grip between their teeth here to get back on level terms. And there's a right old ding-dong battle going down at the bottom, and anything can happen in this league. And 1860 Munich are currently drawing 2-2 with Fortuna Köln in a cracker there, and Fortuna Köln have just suffered a red card. All sorts going on in the Dritte Liga today. Penultimate round of fixtures, all the games going on at the same time, same as next week as well. Just trying to thread the ball through there. It's Blacher, but well defended by Wehen-Wiesbaden. Here they come again. Towards the left-hand side, this is Dittgen. And on the overlap, Minsel. And he's just got too much on that cross there. That will come for Verona Polido. And here comes Uaim now. The ball just breaking for him. He's not got too many players up with him, but he's just tugged back there by Tich Rivero. And that will be a yellow card for the midfielder there. He's completely beaten by the pace and trickery of Uaim. It's the 7th yellow of the season there. Competitive little player in midfield. Now the ball forwards here from left back for Tigges. This is Uaim coming more and more into the game. The ball drifted across and so close to the leveller there for Osnabrück. It fell for Agu, who had broken well forward from right back. Got the shot in towards goal, but it was just off target. Let's have a look here. It's a really difficult one for him to take on. Showing nice technique though, but it was sliced well wide in the end. But another chance for Osnabrück to get back on level terms. He wasn't really able to put his foot right through the ball there. Had to rather side foot. It was an awkward height for him. But another chance for the away team. Now the ball from the left here for Wehen-Wiesbaden. They'll want that 2-goal cushion if they can. They can force it here. So Osnabrück then keeping the pressure up here. To the left-hand side. It's Conrad. Forward here for Agu. Taking on responsibility down the right-hand side, but Dittgen, that's really good defending from him just to track the run, but he's sliced his clearance out of play, unfortunately. He dealt really well with the pace there of Agu. Facing him up and dealing with that with no real problem. And again, getting the ball clear. This time successfully towards Schiffler. And the ball is broken here for Tich Rivero. And he gets the ball back again. from Kuhn. Drifted out towards the left-hand side. There wasn't really a lot on it. Agu, though, has lost control of the ball. He cut it out initially. Now Minsel with the cutback. And in the end, it comes to nothing. And Schoenfeld it was trying to break into the box there and get something on that cutback from Minsel. As Minsel now goes down right in front of the referee. That should be a free kick. Even thought he was away. So 54 minutes played here. It remains 1-0 to Wehen-Wiesbaden. The two-man wall here to defend this free kick from Kuhn. And it comes from Kuhn now, and headed away. Good defending from Osnabrück. Ball down the field from Kolke. And smashed back in again. Schoenfeld, again it was, arriving and just hitting the ball as hard as he could. Low and hard as the ball back in again. Well, a lot of pressure at the moment from Wehen. Looking to repeat the trick of the first half, scoring on 35 minutes with a deflection. That shot also coming off a defender, but it was blocked rather than deflected. As it looks as though second place has gone now for Wehen-Wiesbaden, unfortunately for them, as Karlsruhe have raced into a 3-0 lead now at Münster. Can't see them letting that slip in the final half an hour or so of this game. That will put them 4 points ahead of Wehen-Wiesbaden with a game to go. And Karlsruhe would be then promoted. Doing just the job there, Karlsruhe. Wehen-Wiesbaden also have left their charge maybe just a little bit too late to try and overtake Karlsruhe. There's Osnabrück here with the challenge from Uahim. And there's going to be a yellow card as well for the playmaker. Rivera stayed down as well. There's the first challenge from Uahim, and then, oh dear, that's an uncomfortable one for Tich Rivera. Can see why he's stayed down here. And Daniel Thune on the sidelines, looking too happy. You can see Ream as well. Be glad to see Tich Rivera back on his feet here, even though he's limping. Should be okay to continue. That's a lovely little turn. Coming in there from Tavatofa. Ball deflected. That should find Uahim though. Just flicks it out to the left. What are they going to do now? This is Uahim again on the turn. Now the layoff, and they shot smashed in. And it's just blocked by the head of Minsel there. As Uahim goes down. The referee thought about giving the free kick and then took his whistle out of his mouth there. And it's really hectic stuff out there at the moment. And speaking of hectic, we've got another goal in the third league. As it's now Großasbach 3. Zwickau 2, and Karlsruhe are now cruising away from home. They're surely going to come second. They've made it 4 now against Münster. Wehen then playing here to try and defend the third spot that they currently lie in. With Halesha winning against Braunschweig. I want them to close the gap. They can confirm their spot at third with a win here. Wehen have just got to keep their focus though. Keep the clean sheet if they possibly can against Osnabrück. Be happy with that against the champions in the Dritte Liga. Although Rudiger Rehm certainly doesn't look happy at all. We saw him moaning in the first half constantly. He's not in a much better mood here either, despite his team leading through Schoenfeld's goal that came on 35 minutes. Osnabrück have only lost one match away all season long. They won't want to make that two. They've won 8, drawn 9, lost 1. So far, losing this one with an hour on the clock. So in the table it is Karlsruhe 4 points ahead of Wehen-Wiesbaden. A further 4 behind them. It looks as though things are going to be sorted out up there towards the top of the table. There is an almighty battle going on at the bottom. About 7 or 8 teams who could still be relegated. Coming forwards here, Minzel almost on the end of that little ball around the corner. And it was excellent goalkeeping from Kuhn, keeping control of his penalty area. What can Osnabrück do here to try and get back into this game and give Halesha some hope coming into the final day of the season next week? To get the likes of Uhaim Alvarez on the ball more often. Verona Polido has caused trouble as well. Ball in field again, it's Minzel who's breaking forward here. Lovely ball down the left. Can they pull the ball back? They do, but the defender there, Conrad, gets it out of the 6-yard area. My word, lovely play down that left again with Minzel and Ditgen. The real danger men for Wehen at the moment. Getting to the byline and unable to pick out an on-rushing attacker. The ball is volleyed away here by Kuhn. Down towards Benjamin Geertz. It goes all the way through to the keeper. Now up for Schäffler, who seems to have rather calmed down a little bit, having been given a yellow card. He was flying in with his challenges in the first half. That's Verona Polido going down. Schoenfeld just dragging him back. So we're going to see double change here for Osnabrück, the away side, who trail by 1-0. The champions going to make a double change here. We've played 64 minutes. So Kolke well, what's the referee going to do here? Did the goalkeeper Kolka touch the ball outside the box? He looks amazed with what the referee has just told him. Oh, well, look at the coach Reim on the sidelines, again furious, this time with the fourth official. It all happened so quickly. It'd be nice to see a replay of that. Kolka still standing in goal. There is a free kick though, right at the byline for Osnabrück here. They're going to make Geert his going off. He was the man involved in that incident. And Pfeiffer will be coming on for the final 25 minutes or so. So a like-for-like replacement there. In fact, they're just going to make the one change for now as Alvarez stands over this one. Pfeiffer goes right up into the box and is flashed across goal, and somehow it's not ended up hitting the back of the net. Well, Alvarez absolutely hammering that one, as we do now see the replay here. Kolka with the handball outside the box, and it was flicked on by the defender there, you could see. That's what sent it across goal. Good defending in the end from Wehen-Wiesbaden, who are coming under a little bit more pressure now. And towards the end of this game, they need more tackles like that. That's wonderful from Schoenfeld. And with the flick there and cracking defending, Tigges reading that absolutely brilliantly as the ball was delivered towards Schiefer. Well, next goal is going to be absolutely crucial in this game. Both sides going for it as well. So next bit of defending here for Osnabrück to do. Kuhn with the outswinger again. And the player arriving! It's got to be two, it's off the bar! Well, no one tracking that run at all. And it was Leuch who was the man arriving. Headed it straight against the bar. Great delivery in from Kuhn. Heading it into the ground. He does everything right, Leuch. And he's so unlucky to see that go off the turf and up onto the bar. Well, now both teams have hit the woodwork in this game. Osnabrück hitting the post in the first half, remember. And again, it's Leuch getting in on that corner. Now the ball lashed in off the post. Is it going to end up in the back of the net? No, it's not. Unbelievable. Quite incredible. Absolutely frantic there in the 6-yard area. And Osnabrück have scrambled it away. I think again via the post there. Let's have another look at it. It's Leuch causing all kinds of problems. It's smashed back in. It's off the line, not off the post. Oh, absolutely brilliant defending. As the next corner comes in, but this will just be out for a throw. As Karlsruhe have conceded now. Maybe the comeback is on for Münster. Still 4-1 down though, the home team. Let's have another look at that block on the line. Right into the chest there. And cracking action here. Midway through the second half. We're into the final quarter of this game, the penultimate fixture in the Dritte Liga calendar. And it's Wehen-Wiesbaden doing the job here. 1-0 against champions Osnabrück. To increase their lead, to cement that third spot in the league. And there's Kuhn again, getting a lot of set pieces into the box here. Minzel. Well, it's been given there for just a little shove from Alvarez on Lorch. See the Osnabrück player not happy, but he's going to have to accept it. Nice free kick from just outside the box here. Could be a dangerous one. Kuhn has been smashing balls into the area on a consistent basis in this second half. And Kuhn in goal will be a little bit worried about this one. Let's see what Kuhn can do. It's into the wall. Now Minzel. Ditkin clipping it, but that should be over the bar. Yep, just slicing his cross there. Ends up on the roof of the net. Disappointing. As Wehen-Wiesbaden now really putting the pressure on to try and score the second goal. I would have said at half-time that Osnabrück deserved to be on level terms, but in this second half, Wehen-Wiesbaden rather have upped their work rate and they've created the better chances by far. They've hit the bar through Lorch. They've had a ball scrambled off the line. But now Osnabrück are going to make themselves a change as well, with Marcus Alvarez, their top scorer, coming off. And it's Etienne Amenido who will be replacing him for the last 20 minutes. Amenido, a very pacey player who likes to take on defences. As Agu, well, that's a really poor ball from him. As you can see, the Osnabrück fans, despite losing today, they are in fine fettle because their team are the champions. As now Würzburger kickers have gone 2 to the good against Kaiserslautern. More goals flying in the Dritte Liga. Hansa Rostock as well, taking the lead against Uerdingen by 2-1. As there's a chance here, maybe for Wehen, and well, Szymnowski there was just unable to make proper contact with the ball as he got in behind. As this is now Amenido. Our first look at him today, out towards Agu. And it's a ball across it, that corridor of uncertainty, but no one really arriving on cue. Pfeiffer just caught behind it, you can see there. Mockenhaupt was the defender who decided not to try and take a touch on it, just let it drift across the box. It was the right decision. Still 1-0 here. Somehow it's only 1-0 to Wehen-Wiesbaden. It could easily be about 3-2, 4-2. It's been a really quality game of football. There's now Groß Aspacher 4-2 up against FSV Zwickau. All kinds of goals flying in today. Right at the business end of the season. That's a crucial goal as well at the bottom. Can Wehen force the second goal here? He needs better delivery from the wings than that. That was easy for Kuhn to take. This is Konrad, the man whose deflection took the ball past Kuhn from that shot from Schoenfeld in the first half. The only goal of the game so far. Rather hard done by, I think, Konrad. He's been excellent all season long and just not quite getting the rub of the green there. Wiesbaden absolutely accepting that stroke of fortune. Now Pfeiffer, nice hold-up play from him. Just a little bit too much on it there in the end. Osnabrück, well, they are attacking, but they don't seem to be too urgent in this game. Of course, they are confirmed as champions. Just trying to skip around the challenge of Schoenfeld there, but brought to ground, and another free kick for Osnabrück. They take it quickly. And up to Verona Pulido. And that's good work from Pfeiffer to get hold of the ball here. Now he's got to get into the box. This is Blacher. Forward for Amanido, and again. And he just couldn't quite find the ball out to Agu, and in trying to win it back, brings down Minzel there. And it's another free kick for Wehen-Wiesbaden. Not quite clicking for Osnabrück today, as Wehen are going to make a change here. So it's Dittgen who is going to be coming off then. And he got through a hell of a lot of work down that left-hand side. Sometimes wasn't quite able to play the final ball. Dittgen is off, and Diawusi comes on. Diawusi on loan from Ingolstadt. Zweite Liga. Unterhaching are now taking a 2-goal lead against 10-man Sportfreunde Lotte. Alessia still winning 1-0 against Eintracht Braunschweig to put pressure on Wehen-Wiesbaden. Must win here to cement third. Second place for them is pretty much out of reach though, with Karlsruhe cruising 4-1 up at Münster. But time running out here. We're into the final quarter of an hour of the game already. Tigers gets the ball forward there, but too far ahead of the attackers. The Osnabrück fans, well, they're loving this. Even though their team are losing, as I said, they are the champions. It's a strange situation for the team. I think as the final three fixtures, I've not really seen them with a great deal to play for. Quite difficult to get yourself up for the last few fixtures when you're already confirmed as champions. And you deserve yourselves a good rest after a hard season in the Dritte Liga. They're down for Wehen-Wiesbaden here, and they look as though they're going to make their third and final change. It's a bit of a heavy landing there for Szybnowski. Okay to continue, I think. As we've seen both sides hit the woodwork. Osnabrück through Geertz. And in this second half, Lorch with a header off the bar from a corner, arriving late to get there. And unlucky to see his shot, his header come off the bar. Zamanido can't find the target from distance. And we also saw Wehen-Wiesbaden have a goal-bound shot cleared off the line. As Groß Asbach have made it 5-2 now versus Zwickau. All kinds of goals flying in there. As Lorch The man who hit the bar earlier is going to be withdrawn here. Looks like Modica is the man coming on. So a bit more of a defensive player. Looks as though Wehen-Wiesbaden think that they're almost over the line here regarding third spot. A win here puts them third, guaranteed. Karlsruhe above them in second, winning 4-1. Can't get second. Hallescher winning 1-0 against Eintracht Braunschweig, but with one game left, as it stands, Wehen-Wiesbaden are 4 points clear. Maybe we'll see big changes in the last 10 minutes with those narrow 1-goal leads in each case with Hallescher and Wehen-Wiesbaden here. Karlsruhe doing more than their job though, 4-1 up away from home. That would confirm them in second. And in the third league, if that all stays as it is, then it will be an almighty battle next week in the relegation. That's what will need to be sorted next week. So many teams involved in that rush, and one of them, Energie Cottbus, have taken the lead against already relegated Aalen by 2-1. As we see a shot coming from Verona, Pulido again causing problems for Wehen-Wiesbaden, but his shot in the end wide of the target. Well, he did well to get the shot in there. It's not too far wide, coming off the microphone at the back of the goal there. About 10 minutes to play here. Tigges deep into the corner, earning the throw in. With the long throw in here, it's flicked on, and Verona Pulido again getting a shot in, but it was a really awkward one, ends up well wide of the goal. And a volley there, very difficult chance. Another change for Daniel Thun now. Konrad is the man coming off. He was the unlucky one who got the deflection on that shot from Schoenfeld in the first half, and it's Mark Heider to come on. So Heider going right up front then to try and force the issue here. Wiesbaden maybe thinking more defensively. Osnabrück, though, going for broke now. So is there going to be a sting in the tail then around the Dritte Liga? This is Schoenfeld towards Diawuzi. Haven't seen anything of him since he came on. Good first touch though. Minzel. And it's a chip into the middle, and it's away by Osnabrück. Long ball forwards here for Osnabrück, going a little bit more direct now by the looks of things. With the likes of Heider up there, sniffing around. Wehen-Wiesbaden just doing enough here to keep their noses ahead of Osnabrück and take third place as it stands in the Dritte Liga. Karlsruhe surely wrapped up second spot in the league with that 4-1 win over Preußen Münster. Malesha would be empty-handed this season despite their 1-0 lead they've got against Eintracht Braunschweig. If things stay like this, they'll be out of the running for the promotion playoff place. It would be filled by Wehen-Wiesbaden for sure. 4 points clear of Malesha with 1 game to go. Tigers, it's good distance on that header. Forward and brought down. Pfeiffer just going to ground there. Tigers, bit of a heavy first touch there, but he managed just to hook it around the corner for one of his teammates. To Verona Pulido, and it's excellent alert goalkeeping there from Kolke. Made that mistake earlier with the handball outside the box, but otherwise he's been absolutely perfect. And here we go, bit of pace coming forwards here. And the shots have come in, and it's just nicked off his toe there. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely run from Diawuzi. Taking it on from the halfway line. And Susac just doing enough, timing his challenge to block that shot. That's lovely. Minsel with the cut back and the chance for 2-0 again. And it's Shibnowski who couldn't quite strike it past the goalkeeper there, right at him. But the chances again coming from Wehen-Wiesbaden. Looking to clinch the game, clinch the points and clinch third place in the Dritte Liga. DLC, lovely skill from him. Now he passes it out to the right-hand side. The striker there doing well. Scheffler to earn the corner. But this was the chance here from Shibnowski. You can see just hitting it into the ground with his weaker left foot. 3.5 minutes remaining in game. Don't think there's going to be too much time added on this time. There's been another big goal at the bottom. 1860 Munich in a 5-goal thriller against Fortuna Köln, leading now 3-2. As there's a chance, and saved by Kuhn. Lovely attempted header coming in from Scheffler there. He thought that was goal number 16 for the season. It was completely unmarked. Susac getting there way too late. And it's well turned away by Kuhn. Well, at the moment, it looks as though it's going to be Wehen-Wiesbaden to end this game on a high here. They're leading 1-0. They want to get that 2-goal cushion if they can. Osnabrück have been strangely quiet the last couple of minutes, despite the attacking change of bringing Haider on. Blacher. Flick there. That will go all the way through to Kolke. He'll be very happy with his clean sheet. Here, only 2 more minutes to play. Maybe hoping Osnabrück make a comeback here. Trying to get the ball delivered as far away from possible as from the goal. It's a poor delivery. Now Agu up for Pfeiffer. And well blocked by the Wehen defence. They've done that really well all day long. Wehen have got all kinds of blocks on those little shots around the edge of the box, and Osnabrück, with their clever play, haven't been able to break through because of the positioning of the centre-backs, especially for Wehen-Wiesbaden. 90 seconds left on the clock for Wehen-Wiesbaden to confirm their place in the playoff for promotion. This would be an enormous 3 points for them, putting them 4 points above Halesha to confirm that spot. 4 points behind Karlsruhe. They gave everything to try and reel in Karlsruhe, but today Karlsruhe are too strong for Münster. 4-1, they lead there. That means they will come second. Osnabrück, of course, the opponents today, clinched the championship a few weeks back. They've been by far the best team in this league. Hout there comes in with a cracking challenge. Uaim thought he was just going to get away there, and even Wehen-Wiesbaden get the throw in as well. Just letting the seconds tick down here, coming up towards 90 minutes. And we'll see who they have to face in the playoff. It could be Ingolstadt. And the options, as I think there's going to be a yellow here for time wasting for Kuhn. He's just been standing there, wasn't interested in throwing the ball in at all, Kuhn. But they'll take that. And that does mean that it is his 5th of the season, and he is suspended for the last day of the season, but that's better than being suspended for the playoff. Maybe just taking one there for the team. As there will be 3 minutes of time added on. Not entirely sure where that's come from, but I think the Wehen-Wiesbaden should be able to hold on to this 1-goal lead here, unless we see something extraordinary from Osnabrück. What can they do? The ball is played in and it's well cleared by Wehen-Wiesbaden, and here they come now on the counter-attack. 3 against 2. It's out towards Diawusi, who gets the strike in, and it's straight at the keeper. Couldn't quite bend it around Kuhn there. Another chance of Wehen-Wiesbaden to get that 2-goal cushion has gone begging. Yes, I think there's some tired bodies and minds out there for Osnabrück at the moment after this long, hard season. A very successful season. Maybe this away game, a game too many, a game too far for them. As Karlsruhe, full-time whistle has gone there. At Münster winning 4-1. Karlsruhe back up into the second league. Congratulations to them. Wehen-Wiesbaden look as though they're going to come third as it stands here. Their fans will be absolutely delighted with that as well. They did keep that race going for as long as possible with Karlsruhe, but alas, it looks as though they're going to be in with the chance still of promotion with the playoff place. The big goal coming here from Schoenfeld with 10 minutes to go before half-time. A deflected effort off the defender, Conrad, beating the goalkeeper. Came on as sub as well. Having a big effect on this game. One last chance maybe for Osnabrück then, with the free kick from the halfway line. It's up towards the edge of the box here. And now Wehen-Wiesbaden have got the ball. Will they head into the corner here with Diawusi? He's through on goal. Out on the wing here. What's he going to do? He's got a player up with him. This could be 2. And the chance has surely been blown here. Waiting for the strikers to come as it's flashed across the goal. And it stays 1-0. Well, they've got to keep their composure here, as it was Tij Rivero who had the opportunity, should have taken the shot on first time. Diawusi picking him out here. Why did he not shoot? And instead he hesitated, waited, and the ball across came to nothing. as the full-time whistle goes, and there are enormous celebrations around the ground as Wehen-Wiesbaden have done it. A 1-0 win against champions Osnabrück means they are guaranteed third in the Dritte Liga. That means that they will go into the playoff place. It's the last day of the season next week. They'll have a bit of a rest there, I'm sure. Nothing on their game next week. And then into the playoffs for them at the end of the season. Congratulations to them. Congratulations also to Karlsruhe, who returned to the Zweite Liga with a 4-1 win over Münster. Cracking afternoon's entertainment there. Loads of goals all around the ground. And only one golden goal here from Schoenfeld makes sure of Wehen-Wiesbaden coming third. Well, thank you very much for joining us then for that afternoon's entertainment. It was wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and please join us next week as well for the last day of the season in the Dritte Liga. Until then, from me, it is goodbye.